Cecilia Dapaah gate,
right,
or the scandal,
right.
When you were on the tour, what did you make of it? As an experienced legislator, an experienced politician, and a businessman.
You see, whether we like it or not, it's going to affect MPP. May I speak the truth? How would I advise my colleagues if I don't know that he has this money there? My brother, how would you advise? They look a picture of innocence and they pretend they don't even have a dime. So how would I know that he has touched this amount of money for me to advise her or him? I'm not capable. And I don't have any information. And you see, right from onset when we started, you kept mentioning, you have this, you have that. And because of my honesty, a lot of people will keep all these things from me because they say Agyapong is a loud mouth.
Share video yi efa ma me nefa comment nsuma me comment section no ase hona boka Agyapong wa baba kasa e dia fan ye ne bi ekoso Ghana ha no ma wo twi se entwa yi e wo man mu ne nsam kaye mu no abusuakoye interview bi e wo TV tera wo twi mu ese ye man Ghana na kasa no ba bi ye dro no ye dro ba bi ye hia obi a chese won fa ye resources enko abontene na afei so kra mpodi ni atamfo ba bi bia na nso no ye ne a yete oman mu no ye ne a ne ye ho atamfofo wo twen nsemu a fesu interview ne busa ne sem kaka de fa ye ankasa ye maame Cecilia Dapaah nsem ne ho na ne nsem a wo twemu ne se wono de enya de se wono na ebetu Cecilia Dapaah fo ewa bra when mu say was a huge amount of money e won ho na ne colleagues ne kwan bu no ntumi antu obi fo e ma nipa no enfo na na mo e wa bla when say de nipa no so no na na mo mu etie no no de wontumi ka bebre no a emfa mfa Cecilia Dapaah nsem no enya de se bi na no etu ne fo e was a case no emu ebusafo ne Honorable Agyapong e kan se bebre no a e de fa ne ma bi a ekoso e wo Ghana ha no se ehun yenko inkweti nsem wo de tu etwa no.
We went to Koforidua for a meeting, and I told one minister that, look, when you cross Tema toll booth here, okay, just look on your right. The squatters using these pipes for irrigation, the vegetables. Then when we are coming from Tema Ashama, look on your right.
The plains.
Right. 365 days, because there's this big gutter there that they can collect water. 365 days, they are growing maize. Most of our lands in this country. And that day, the answer from the minister, I just packed my files and left. He said, irrigation is expensive. I said,
which minister was that?
I won't say anything.
Which minister?
I won't.
Are you talking about Dr. Akoto?
I won't say anything.
The former Greek minister?
I won't say anything.
He told you, what did you say he said again?
The minister said, irrigation is expensive.
Dr. Akoto said,
my brother,
irrigation is expensive.
I have not mentioned anybody's name. You same person, you will tell me I'm attacking somebody. So I've not mentioned anybody's name.
Right.
But the person said irrigation is expensive. I say, Jesus Christ. That person who said irrigation is expensive is thinking of short run and not long run effect.
Okay.
You see? So, my brother, if I have 125,000 acres and I've cleared 30,000 acres, and you say I cannot, let's go to the north. You know, one simple thing, they call something tama, they share not the fruits. The first time I tasted it, I asked them, so why don't we have tama fruits here? My brother, everywhere, all the 5 regions, they share not.
You saw resources, natural resources that you can use to develop.
Yes.
Don't you think that it's now time for us, bipartisan, MPP, NDC, all the rest of the party, for us to have a national plan?
I agreed. I agreed with you, 100%. You know, initially I said politics has polarized the system. That's what I meant. So we need bipartisan. But this bipartisan, I don't need myopic thinkers. Read my lips.
You mean those you are contesting with, their myopic?
No, you said bipartisan. And I'm saying that, yes, we need bipartisan. meaning NDC, MPP, CPP, anybody who has the nation at heart should come on board. But Agyapong, if I'm the president, I don't want any myopic thinkers. Because I dream big, and we have to move this country. Time is not on our side. So don't come and tell me, Nyamibeye, God will do what God will do. God has given us brains. He has created us a superior being over all his creations. And therefore, I think we need big dreamers, thinkers that can move this country. And loyalty is key. People who love this country, people who will not take Ghana resources outside to another country.
If you do an analysis of the telecommunication sector, you even take banking. After Ken Ofori-Atta collapsed the banks, and then we have the telecommunication sector now dominated by foreigners instead of Ghanaian-owned entrepreneurs or shareholders. It has put us at risk. I have heard you many commentary before today wail over or cry over this present situation. How do we remedy that?
Asia Miracle.
Which is what?
Asia Miracle. What they did with Hande, Sanyo, and all those, what they did was that they identified businessmen who are into business and having challenges. They called them to a table, round table, and asked of their challenges and decided to help them. And the help they gave, whatever amount of money that the government gave to them, especially Korea, they took shares. The government became a shareholder in the business. So now you can call it PPP.
What?
PPP.
Which is what?
Private-public partnership. Okay. But here, the PPP doesn't work because government does not go into Korea. They took shares. The government became a shareholder in the business. So now you can call it PPP.
What?
PPP.
Which is what?
Private-public partnership. Okay. But here, the PPP does not go into contract or agreement with the investors and say that we are taking shares. Whatever money that we are giving, we are taking shares. You take shares to have control so that they will not misuse the money. That kind of discipline is what we need.
To transform?
Yeah, to transform. Okay. The Asia Miracle. And that is what I believe in. That Asia Miracle. Whatever we do in this country, we cannot allow only foreigners to have money. It's dangerous to the survival of our economy. So we need to promote Ghanaian business. But my brother, let me tell you the truth. We are also our own enemies.
How so?
Yeah, because of dishonesty.
I see.
I can tell you, if you like, go and check Commercial Bank, Exim Bank, the amount of money that has been given to these Ghanaian businesses for one district, one factory. Go and check. When you do that, do you expect any government to come back and give you money again?
Okay.
Even when we started Parliament, they had something like Japanese grant.
The JICA one.
Right. They didn't pay the money. They didn't have any companies. So that is why I'm saying that we are our own enemies. That is why I'm preaching patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Anybody, the Asia Miracle, let me explain it well to you. When they give you money, the money will not be handed over to you. But if you want equipment to boost your company, you give them the source of the...
Like the way the Chinese do, for example.
Then they'll send the money directly to the company. So when you give them 3 months, that the materials or machines will arrive in 3 months. The 4th month, they'll be there to inspect if the machines are in. If you give them excuse, then they'll give you another, if you say 3 months, they'll give you another 4 months. The 4th month, if they come and you have not done it, or you've not received it, they took the whole thing from you and give it to another person. That instilled discipline in those entrepreneurs.
You know my conclusion. You seem to be a man of principle. You know what to do, etc. But you were there. Your colleague, Cecilia Dapaah, was keeping stash of US dollars, euro, while abochis at airports were being arrested through the Bank of Ghana, etc. Why is it that you don't advise your colleagues to do what you do?
How would I advise my colleagues if I don't know that he has this money there? My brother, how would you advise? They look a picture of innocence and they pretend they don't even have a dime. So how would I know that he has touched this amount of money for me to advise her or him? I'm not capable and I don't have any information. And you see, right from onset when we started, you kept mentioning you have this, you have that. And because of my honesty, a lot of people will keep all these things from me because they say Agyapong is a loud mouth. Whatever he sees, he can't keep it. So such a person, will you even go and tell him that you have $100,000? So I'm not in a position to know what.
When this became big news, the Cecilia Dapaah gate,
right,
or the scandal,
right,
when you were on the tour, what did you make of it? As an experienced legislator, an experienced politician and a businessman.
You see, whether we like it or not, it's going to affect MPP. May I speak the truth? I'm fair. When Victoria Hammer mentioned that if she makes $1 million, she's going to do A, B, C, D. Look at how Ghanaians chastised her. So the one who just said, if I get, and the one who has it. So it's a big problem. We cannot run away from it. We cannot. I'm telling you the truth. Whatever they're watching and listening, I know there'll be backlash, but God knows I've spoken
Perhaps
the truth.
It will not affect MPP if you are elected.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you are a member of the Defense and Interior Committee.
Right.
Why have you decided to side with the executive, to send our innocent troops to go and so-called restore democracy in Niger?
You see, you use our so-called, no.
Coming
So-called.
from you, that's a novelty.
No, it's
but
not.
You use harsher words.
It's not. It's not. You see, when I use such words, it means I'm reciprocating action.
Khemical TV, yeah. Khemical TV, anything goes. Khemical TV, for quality entertainment. Khemical TV, at the room. Khemical TV.